Hey guys.
How's it going, y'all?
Welcome back.
This is the Great Way.
The only way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this episode is actually going to be very, very special today.
Very special and dear to our hearts.
It's going to make you cry. Nah, it's not. We would like to welcome our special guest, a.k.a. my wife, Clarabelle. Say hey.
Hey, you guys.
Welcome to the show. Now, in this special edition, I want to call it the truth about having a wedding.
Yes.
Your truth.
Yeah.
Bum, bum,
Our truth.
bum. But first, let's start off for people who don't know who Clarabelle is. Clarabelle, talk to us.
Tell us a little about you.
A little about yourself.
Not too much.
Not too much. Ooh, we love a mysterious girl.
Wow.
She's mysterious. What do you like to do for fun? What are your hobbies?
Besides making me mad. Now I'm kidding.
What? I think it's the other way around.
Ooh.
I just like to hang out. I like to hang out with my family and
Aw.
my kitty cat.
Lil Nas X. You love
That is
him.
not
His
his
name is
name.
Nostradamus.
Get it right, Leo.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's start off with a few questions for you, Clarabelle.
Okay.
When was the first time you and Paul hung out?
The first time we hung out. Ooh.
When was the first time we hung out?
We went to Pines.
Yep.
We went
The
to
bar.
Pines. We went to the bar.
And was this a date or was it two friends chilling?
It was just two friends chilling. To me.
Yeah, because I considered it a date, but I guess it's not a date because we never made it like official.
So, what was your official date, Clarabelle? What you thought?
Our official date?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think when our official date was. I'm not too sure exactly where we went. Where do you think we went for our first official date? I'm not sure.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't either. Was it Applebee's?
No.
The 2 for 22.
Hey, no lie, that's what I did.
Ain't no
With who?
shame.
With you.
It wasn't with me.
Hell yeah. We did
I
that.
took him out for his birthday. But that
when,
wasn't a
when
date.
was it though?
To be honest, I don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Wow,
either.
guys.
Wow, we
how
suck
you
at this.
supposed to tell this to
We
your
suck at
future
this, I know, right?
children?
We just clicked. I don't know.
Yeah, we really did.
We just
That is good. So how did we meet, Clarabelle? You and me.
At Paul had a bonfire at his house.
He did.
Did I just have it just to have it?
Yeah.
Oh, because there's no special
wasn't planned,
reason.
Yeah. What were your thoughts about me? Be honest.
I liked you right away.
Did you think I was a bitch?
No.
Do you think I'm a bitch now?
No.
Okay, good. That's good.
I
That's good.
do.
That's good.
A little. So you know. Just kidding. No, I don't.
Okay. Wow. So yeah. So are you okay? Are you a only child or do you have siblings?
I'm an only child. Just
Aw.
kidding.
Same.
No, I have siblings.
So you're the youngest, middleest.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, me too.
I know.
We're all the youngest.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I
We're
know.
all the babies of the family.
We're the cool ones.
Yeah.
The cool kids. Okay, so let's get into some wedding questions.
Let's
Are you
do
guys
it.
ready for some wedding questions?
Let's
Sure.
do it.
Guys, we are not holding back. The truth comes out tonight.
We're all spilling it
who are mentioned in this podcast do not get your feelings hurt.
Nah.
Just kidding. We're not gonna say no names.
Right.
But if the shoe fits, you better wear it.
That's right.
Okay, so your wedding. What do you think were like the highlights?
The highlights.
Yeah, of your wedding, or moments you liked. If there were any.
I mean, obviously marrying
Oh,
my
I'm gonna cry, guys.
Paul.
I'm so cool.
That was my highlight, and having my family, some of my family here. That was definitely a highlight of mine.
Okay.
How about you, Paul? These questions are for the both of you guys. By
Oh,
the way.
okay. Oh, because I'm over here listening to Claire. Let's see what she's gonna say. I honestly think my highlight was when we had our first look.
Oh yeah.
That was a highlight for me because I
Yes.
was crying like a little bitch.
I remember that. I remember we were all hiding around the corner, like trying to see, because we didn't want to be in like the
Yeah.
pictures, the video.
Right.
And we were like, "Is Paul crying?" They're like, "Paul's crying." Oh my god.
I just seen all our friends like whenever then they're like, "You made me cry." I was like, "I did. My bad."
Oh
No, that was awesome to like see her. To see my wife like that for the
Yeah.
first time. Yeah, that was awesome.
That is so.
Like words can't even explain like what I felt.
You're gonna make me cry.
I'm gonna make myself cry. No.
Oh my goodness. Aw.
Yeah, that was. Well, let me see. I another highlight was meeting her family too.
Aw.
Yeah,
Because that was like
awesome.
the first time some of them ever meeting you
Yeah,
at the wedding.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah. They actually never met me before.
No, and then like a month later, we went to Mexico.
Yeah,
You
and
met the
then
rest.
I literally met all of them.
Yeah, literally all of them.
Que bueno. Que bueno.
Yeah, it was lit.
Yes. So were there any like mishaps that happened on your wedding day that
Yes.
no one knew about?
A lot.
A lot of things happen. The day,
Name what's one of them?
shoot, I can't even think of. I feel like everything. Like a lot of things, like the bus situation,
The bus was a big one.
just the traffic getting to the hotel or getting to the venue was a mess.
So elaborate the bus. What bus?
So
what are you guys talking
so
about?
what,
The bus?
so when we talk about the bus, so what we did, we had the venue and the hotel kind of had this thing where they worked together. So
Mm-hmm.
whoever booked a room for the hotel, they would get a ride from the bus to take them from the hotel to the venue and vice versa.
Which I think was a good idea because that meant people could get fucked up and not have to worry about
Yeah.
driving.
So,
I sure did.
So the main big reason, why we say the bus was because when we got married, we had to wait like maybe like another half an hour, 35 minutes, because all of my family was there and the rest of Clarabelle's family was still at the hotel waiting with some of my friends. So they were texting me like, "Yo, where's this bus at?" And I'm on the phone and I'm freaking out. I'm calling the hotel and I'm cussing them out like, "Where the fuck's my family at? We're supposed to get married half an hour ago." And Claire was in her bridal suite, not even know what's going on. Yeah. Did they tell you anything about that while that was happening or no?
You came and you told me.
Okay, I think that was like after.
Yeah.
After
But I was just like, honestly, to me, I was just like, whatever.
And it's funny because you say that, but me, I was freaking the fuck out. And I was walking around.
I remember.
I was pacing and everybody was scared to talk to me. Even our what do we call her? The lady who helped us out with the wedding.
Your wedding coordinator?
Yeah.
So even she tried to come up to me. She's like, "Listen, it's gonna be okay." I'm like, "I understand that, but still, they're late." And I was like, I was so mad. And I was like, "You guys get inside and tell Claire we're gonna be ready in 5 minutes." And then when you walked out, I was like, "Hey, babe, how's it going?" So
No,
that
I
was a
think
big
like
one.
for me, it was like at this point, all the things that happened leading up to our wedding, the day of our wedding, and just like
Yeah.
weeks, that was just like, I'm like, I wasn't surprised that something went wrong.
Yeah, we you know what's funny? It's kind of sad to say that we were kind of prepared for things,
Yeah.
for something bad to happen.
Well, that's good, I guess, because you never know.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have
But
your hopes up.
Yeah, so it's not like something happened and we're like, "Oh no!" It's like, "Oh, okay."
You're like,
Yeah, we knew that was gonna
I was
happen.
prepared for this.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So when you guys were planning your wedding, did anything happen that set back the wedding date? Because I know you guys changed it once or twice or
Now
once.
are you talking about from the beginning?
From the beginning. What was the initial? Yeah, like
We changed it twice.
Yeah, but why did we change it?
Our first venue burnt down.
Wah, wah, wah.
How did that make you feel when you heard about that?
I was like, oh, no. 'Cause I didn't like anything else around here. Everything else is outdated around these neck of the
I
woods.
feel like no offense to Indiana, but I feel like a lot of the venues out here look dusty.
I feel like they all look the same.
Yeah.
Like they look like those like Legion places.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking
Don't
about.
shame
Like,
me,
you just
like-
walk in and it's just like, ugh, like if you like touch the curtain, you can just see a bunch of dust come down or something. They all got like those old ass pillars too, and
Yeah.
it's just I don't know. it wasn't for us, because we're very
No.
like explain like what we were looking for,
If
like
you
what
know-
style was like what
If
did
you
we want
know
to go
what
for?
the Allure on the Lake, is it Valpo or Chesterton?
Chesterton.
Look like and what it looks like now, that's what we were going for.
Yeah. So
Something
what?
more
So
modern.
We're out of
for
picture.
people who are listening,
Something that's
explain
modern.
like there you go, like what exactly did we like kind of style. So modern / what did you like about the new one? Oh, I forgot the words that you use. Like modern /
Boho?
no, the other word.
Industrial?
Yeah.
Yeah, industrial.
Yeah.
So that's what happened with the first one. So that was it burned down. It was really bad. But luckily it wasn't too bad because we still had some time,
Yeah.
quote unquote, some time.
Well, technically, we ended up settling for the venue. Even though the people there were really nice, we kind of settled for the venue that we picked.
Right.
Everything was just booked. Anything that I liked was already booked for all the dates. And
Or
then-
we just didn't like it at all.
Yeah. And then the pandemic happened.
And that was the second reason?
Yeah.
I'm surprised y'all didn't have because the vaccine wasn't out by then, I think. I feel like
No.
if y'all would have it was like you would be like
I think
bring your
it
vaccine
was,
cards.
but for like,
Like the seniors, right? I feel like
yeah.
for like seniors
Oh, yeah.
only. Yeah.
yeah, I think that's about it. For like seniors and yeah.
Okay. So were there any mishaps leading up to the wedding other than changing the date? Like what's happened? Like
I mean, there's a lot of mishaps, man. Like, certain people not coming. A lot of people saying that they're gonna come, and then like,
I have a question for that in a bit.
okay, so you want me to hold that?
Yeah, hold that.
Okay,
hold
so
that.
let's think.
That's in two questions.
I think the pandemic really just was the icing on the cake.
Speaking of cake, we didn't even decorate it.
We forgot.
It doesn't matter.
So, like,
I don't
if you
think
see-
nobody noticed.
If you see,
I did when we were cutting it. I was like, we forgot flowers on the cake.
it literally was just white pillars of cake. It was supposed to have like flowers and everything. Yeah, none of that.
Completely forgot. Just
Everybody still ate it though. Shit.
Right. They ate it.
No, but that was the funny part. That when we're cutting the cake, you're like, we didn't decorate it. I was like, oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
plain baking cake.
But it was funny because like the snack table looked all nice, and then we look at our cake, we're like, oh shit,
Like,
we forgot. I'm trying to think what else. Well, I mean, there's like smaller
Okay.
stuff, but nothing too crazy.
Okay, so how was like the food? Like you don't have any problems picking out food or anything? Because you guys picked out was really good. That pasta
The pasta
I like
was
the
was
pasta.
delicious.
I feel like everybody talked about the pasta.
It
for
made my
like,
pussy throb. That's how good it was.
Leo.
Sorry, if
I'm pretty sure a lot of people-
family listening, I'm sorry.
I feel like a lot of people could relate to you anyway, men and women. So
Yeah, I think it's so
it
delicious.
was really good. Like a lot of people were talking about it for like the next 2 weeks. Like we're like, dude, they like. I even had some of my friends even try to make it themselves. I think we even tried to make it too, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it's what.
Was over there.
No.
Yeah, because it
I
was.
think that one was cheddar. That's the reason why I picked it.
What was it
It
called?
was like vodka cheddar or something
Yeah,
like that.
it was vodka sauce though. That was like right.
Yeah, cheddar.
Yeah,
You couldn't even
like
taste the
cheddar.
vodka in it. I didn't taste the vodka in it.
No. But it was really good. I
Yeah, it was really good.
That's probably like the one thing that I liked out of everything.
And a lot of people liked the hors d'oeuvres, even though I didn't have any.
You guys had hors d'oeuvres?
I did. I don't know who gave me
What did you
one.
guys have?
I think they were like
Burgers.
jalapeno
Poppers
wraps, some vegan tortilla thing, and another
mini
little.
burgers.
Where were these
Yeah.
at?
I guess me and you must have been busy somewhere, but I didn't get it either.
I didn't get any. I didn't even know they had those.
You know what? I think when we were taking our pictures, I think that's when they were giving them out.
True.
which our
No, like-
pictures came off.
Like a little cocktail hour they had before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Leo's suit coat.
It was. I was extra.
It was fire.
Yeah. I didn't pick it out because I was like the best man. I wasn't gonna be the best man. I wasn't even the best man to begin with.
Right.
It just happened the day before. I think.
Yeah.
Was it the day before? Or was it a week before?
It was the day before.
Yeah, because
was it the date
I think it was
of that you went to go buy a shirt?
the day
Yeah,
of.
the day of.
Because I remember I woke up and you came back from
I'm
Target.
so fucking bogus.
No, you came back from Starbucks.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, oh, I'm wearing a black shirt. And you're like, you can't wear a black shirt. I'm wearing a black shirt. And I was, in my head, I was like, does that fucking matter? I'm wearing a glittery ass.
It doesn't fucking matter. I'm
tuxedo.
the one wearing all black.
You guys should
I
just
wanted to
switch.
be the
We
only
should have
one.
switched jackets. You should.
Oh my god.
That would have been fun.
That would've been funny.
She would have been like, what the fuck are you wearing? Then she go, I like it.
Right.
That's funny.
But yeah, next question.
Awesome.
And I want you guys to get into very deep detail with this next question, okay?
Oh, yes.
Would you have had a wedding in a different way? Like, would you have planned your wedding or done it differently? Or would you even have this wedding at all?
I'll let you answer this one.
If we did have a wedding, it would definitely be a lot smaller. But for me personally, I probably wouldn't have had a wedding.
I would have, what is it called? Eloped.
Yes.
Him.
Like, now that I know.
What is eloped?
So, eloping is just going to the court and getting married, just me
Or
and
like
her.
going to a different country, a different state, and just
Yep, just getting married.
Oh.
Like how people go to Vegas and get married real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Like that, you know?
We were actually planning on getting married in Vegas.
Yeah.
But,
oh,
you know,
yeah.
me and Mercury retrograde, I was like, no, I can't get married in Vegas.
What's Mercury retrograde?
Look it up.
Yeah.
It's too
I don't know.
much to
I don't know how to
explain.
explain it.
But you know, I feel like when it came to like a big wedding, it after the aftermath of like looking back at like expenses and all this other stuff that kind of just flopped, I would have just eloped,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I feel like having a wedding shows you who's really there for you.
And who's not there
Yes.
for you,
Yeah.
you know.
So like, if you guys would have had a wedding, you would have had like a small,
More
intimate
like-
wedding with
yeah,
like
Yeah.
way more
immediate,
intimate.
just
like-
immediate family and very close friends,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
and have a reception at
I
Applebee's.
just wanted my family. That's it.
Yeah, which is
Like-
all of Zacatecas. Nah, I'm kidding.
For real.
Las Arcaladas.
That I just remember that's all I kept hearing at our wedding. Zacatecas. Oh, it sounded like this. The banda was like Zacatecas. That's all I heard. That's all I heard at the wedding.
Every time you smack. I'm sorry. My family's very proud. We're proud to be from Zacatecas
That's all right.
and Alcalaz.
That's all right.
Wow. Okay. So you guys would not have a wedding.
No. Because like I said, just
Yeah, I feel like if you guys didn't have a wedding, you could have used that money for a good trip.
Yeah.
Like,
oh
a
yeah,
good
we would have
honeymoon.
went to Japan for sure.
I mean, not right now, but
I mean, that's where we wanted to go.
yeah,
to Japan.
that's what we wanted to do for our honeymoon.
Oh.
with the Japoneses.
So, the next question is kind of going to be spilling the tea a little bit.
Okay.
Let me open up my tea then.
Paul, can you please tell us
I'm ready.
how long we've been recording for now?
We are. Sorry, give me 1 second. I can't even see.
Sorry, guys.
One momento, y'all.
Un momento.
19 minutes.
Oh my goodness. We're going. You guys are zooming through these questions. You
Okay,
need-
so
you need-
wait, we'll take our time with this one.
you
We'll take
need
our
to. Okay. So, because this
Well, 'cause there's gonna be more that
these
I'm gonna.
two questions are kind of the same.
Okay,
So I'm gonna kind of mix it into
Sure.
into one question.
sure.
Because the first question was gonna be, since you guys had to pay per play, did anybody RSVP and not show up? And the second question was gonna be, would you guys have changed your guest list? So basically, would you guys have changed your guest list, and who did you invite that RSVP'd and said they were coming, and they didn't come last minute?
So I'm very honest, you know, and I've always been this way. And if you are listening, and if you do feel some type of way, then that's on you. So
Right.
I'm gonna put my family on blast. I'm not gonna say who, I'm not going to say how they're related to me, but I feel like to a certain extent, when I'm extending my invitation to somebody, and when you kind of cancel on me with like some bullshit that I know I caught you on, that's what kind of made me feel some type of way about my wedding, because a part of it was I was happy that I was marrying the woman of my dreams, but also the people that I thought that were going to be there didn't even go. And I mean, for like some stupid fucking reasons, you know? And the thing that, the thing that made me kind of upset was, even though they didn't go, once I invited my friends, like people that were actually on the back burner because I wanted to invite my family, instantly like that, they're like, I'm there. And I feel like for me, and I feel like for me, that's a big smack in the face, because, you know, I'm putting all this money towards food and, you know, per plate. And it's even like, you got to think about the food, the drinks, the drinking, the party, the music. You know, it's like me and my wife are paying for people to come party. That's literally what it is. Yeah. So for me, it's like when somebody kind of like just cancels on me with some bullshit excuse, that's where I was like, okay, well then, you know, maybe for me, I feel like then there was a reason why you weren't there.
And when you say that, you know, I don't consider myself religious or anything, but, you know, weeks and even days leading up to our wedding, like, I just kept praying, and I'm like, you know, God, you know, show us and remove the people who don't really support us, who aren't happy for us. And I feel like it was answered. Certain people didn't go to our wedding, and they didn't tell us. Some did tell us, but didn't tell us for everyone else.
Right.
And I feel like that's kind of messed up. Like, if you're not going to go to someone's wedding, you should at least call them and let them know, like, hey, I'm not going to go, not just not show up.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Because that's me. You know, that is fucked up.
And even, like, showing up late. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Like, I feel like my opinion about the situation is they took a spot of someone who could have been there.
Exactly.
Because why would you RSVP and then not go? If you're not going to go, tell them so they could. Because I noticed, I think there was like 2 tables that were empty, I saw.
Yeah.
At your wedding. And that's what, like 8 people each table. And that's like $100 in food that you paid for. Because it's like, what, 20, like.
I forgot how much it was,
and
but
stuff is like more than $30 per plate.
For me, even if it wasn't even, to be honest, even if it wasn't even about the money, it's like
they didn't show up.
Yeah, like they didn't show.
It's like, if you RSVP'd, why even go?
Right.
Yeah, and it's funny because like there would be people that I would talk to, you know, a week, you know, from the wedding, and I'd literally tell them, like, hey, are you sure you're coming? Yeah, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there. Didn't even show.
Yeah, and didn't even bother to be like, hey, we can't make it for this, whatever reason. And, you know, some people made an excuse, because I have to go to work. But our wedding wasn't planned
like a month in advance. We
not
gave
even like a week in advance. We gave people months, even a year.
Yeah, year. No, we gave them years.
Yeah, they could have requested the day off.
You know. But I feel like, and again, and if someone's listening, and if they feel some type of way, I'm sorry, but I don't feel bad for what I'm saying. You know, that's why me and Leo brought this podcast on, so that, you know, this is how we talk. This is what I always said. This is going to be a raw thing, you know, and I'm gonna speak from my heart, you know,
speak our minds.
Yeah, because and another thing was, you know, when people are looking at me and my wife, you know, they see us smiling and having a good old time, but at the back of our minds, we're still like, look at this table. There's no one even there. Okay, now this person didn't even show up, and now I have to switch around this whole table. And I'm talking to the what the fuck they call her? The
wedding planner.
The wedding planner. Yeah, we'll call it wedding planner. And so now I'm talking to the wedding planner, like, okay, so if this table wasn't here, you know, you could put these people along with these people, and then next, you know, this person ends up showing up, and I'm like, okay, now where the fuck am I going to put you? Even though I just thought you weren't even gonna come.
Right, like you should have showed up on time.
Yeah,
like,
so now I got to go to the wedding planner, and now I got to fix around all these other tables, or not really tables, but now I have to find a spot for this certain couple people, and I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? But then I'm still putting on a smile as if everything's okay when it's not.
Right.
You know, that's why for the majority of the time, you know, me and my wife, we didn't have a good time at our wedding. yeah, we have to put a smile on so that everybody, because we don't want to ruin it for everybody else. Everybody else
Right.
having fun, you know. And I mean, there would be a couple of times where Clarabelle would have to go to her bridal suite, right?
Yeah, I went to my bridal suite because I was like, oh, I'm over it already. I kept looking at my phone. I'm like, man, is it over? Like, I didn't have a good time. And I told him, even the day of our wedding and the day before, I kept telling him, like, can we just
It was like the morning of our wedding, and it was like, let's just run away, let's just go.
let's just get married and leave everyone hanging.
Right.
But I couldn't do that because I had family who came from out of town.
Right.
And for me, the most important thing to me was my family, and I was like, oh, as long as they have fun, that's
Yeah.
all that matters to me.
That's kind of like that's kind of what it was at the end of the day. Our close friends and family that were there. We wanted you guys to have a good time, and they did. Everybody talks about it. We're like, oh, you guys' wedding was awesome, and we're like, oh, thanks. In the back of our head, we're like, yeah, okay.
Only if you really knew.
Only if you really knew how we felt.
Right.
But again, for me, talking about like people, that came and didn't come, it was upsetting, because I know Leo's a part of my family, of my side of the family, and to look around at our tables,
I didn't see a lot of our family there.
it was more of my friends, right?
Yeah.
And that's the part
And
that
Clarabelle's family.
that's the part that that got me all fucked up, because like you expect your family to be there for you,
Yeah.
and I feel like for me, I that was bullshit, and I'm calling all you guys out. And I don't give a fuck if you
Yeah.
get mad. I really don't, because that's bullshit.
Yeah. Like,
It's sad that I had to get married with all my friends there.
yeah.
Even though it was cool for me because that's kind of what I wanted from the beginning, right?
Yeah. And also, like, your dad is so close with a lot of our family.
Yeah.
Like, your dad talks to almost everybody in our set of family.
Yeah, I know, and none
And
of
the
them
fact
came.
that, like, yeah.
So, and
I
the
was
few
like, wow.
and the few of you that did come, you already know I appreciate it. Because I specifically went up to you guys and told you guys how much it meant to me that you guys were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the ones that didn't come, yeah, fuck off. I don't really
Right.
care.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I missed out.
Sorry, not sorry. And the the thing that made me laugh is I like how like the people who didn't go have the nerve to tell me your wedding was beautiful.
But they didn't.
And I would have been like, how do you know?
Like, oh, you saw it on Facebook. That's cool.
I was like, oh, you RSVP to come, but you didn't come.
Right.
I'm like,
That was my favorite part. Where I heard like certain family members were like crying when they saw my pictures. I'm like, what the fuck are you crying for?
right.
Like you didn't even want to go. So what was the point of crying?
Yeah. And I feel like there's no excuse for people who live in the area. Like, because
Yes.
we have family who lives like hours away.
And they
that
came.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's no excuse. Like, yes, in
Shout out to
Chicago,
y'all. You know who you are.
it's like it wasn't even like a 30-minute drive. I feel like from where we live at.
I mean, with traffic, probably
Yeah.
40, 45. But still, it's not that far.
Yeah.
People drive to the fucking mall, and that's far. That's far from like the other side of Hammond.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if you live around here and your family, you have no excuse.
You're obligated to go.
Yeah, you kind of are. Just like, we were obligated to invite certain people,
Exactly.
even though we didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
But just because they're family, you
Yeah.
invited them.
Yeah.
But, like, I have a lot of my family didn't come, not because they didn't want to,
Right.
but because of the traveling restrictions and stuff. And, some of them lost out money when it came to their tickets.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we saw them, a month or two after, and he
Yep,
met
in
everyone.
Yeah, it was crazy. I loved it.
But my family had to come. I knew that they were coming. Like, I knew that they were coming.
Yeah, it was. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I still had some fun at my wedding. I danced with everybody, and
My aunts.
yeah, no, I wasn't dancing with your aunts. Your aunts were throwing me around. Okay, there's a difference. I'll
Sorry, they like
I'll
have
never
a good
forget
time.
that, bro. It was like I was dancing with Clarabelle. We're like, oh yeah, and then here comes their aunts. What? I'm like, oh shit! My arms are like going over my head, and we're like doing like some like weird like spinny thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
They were the lead.
Yeah, I was not leading that whatsoever.
leading.
And that's
They
what
were
me and
leading you.
Clarabelle dance. She's trying to lead. I'm like, hold on. I was supposed to lead real quick. Hold on. No,
Wow.
it was awesome.
But talk about going back to what you were said about inviting family that you kind of didn't want to invite, but you had to because your family.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing what you know now, if you did like, would you guys have changed your guest list?
Mine's no. I invited pretty much only my family, and I have
Sorry, guys.
a handful of close friends that I invited that to me they play a big part in my life.
Yeah.
You know, like Olivia, I would have never met Paul if it wasn't for her.
True.
So I invited
True.
her and her husband, of course, Nina,
Yeah.
who was my bridesmaids, who I've known forever,
Nina.
and Sarita.
Mm-hmm.
And who else did I invite? I think that was it.
I would have invited a lot more of my friends.
Yeah, going back to what you were saying, Paul, about like how your friends showed up, not your family. I feel like in the gay world, we have like this thing called our chosen family. Because a lot of people, when they come out to their family, they disown them, so they choose a new family, which is just their very close friends. And I feel like that's what you had. Like you had your chosen family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Come
I
to your
agree.
wedding.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know, and even the day after or the week after, the month, whatever, till now, you know, it may sound like I'm salty right now, but I'm just feeling my emotions
Yeah,
from that
and
day.
they're valid.
Because obviously now I'm over it, I'm past it. But like speaking about it, of course my emotions are gonna be, you know, a little
Heated.
up, up. But no, but at the end of the day, you know, I know who's there for me. You know, I know who has my back. I know who wants to be in my life and my wife's life. You know, because
Right.
I feel like it's not just me anymore. You know, it's about me and my wife. And if these people or friends, family, whatever you want to call them, if they're not about it, then they can watch from afar. You know, that's all it is at the end of the day. Because I feel like no matter what, like even in your situation, you know how you say like your chosen family, like
Yeah.
like let's say in your situation, you know, a lot of people are looking at what you're doing now, and the people who like talk shit or whatever, like didn't even like bother like calling you family. They're looking at what you're doing. They're like, wow, like holy shit.
Right, exactly.
You know, and I feel like that's how I feel about me and my wife. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't expect a lot of things from me. You know, especially when I became a barber.
Right.
You know, I heard the birds chirping.
The thing
But
about our
hey.
family about that is they don't know that whenever they gossip,
It's gonna come to
it
us.
doesn't stay between like
No.
like I've heard so much shit about our family talking shit about me, and I'm like, I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
same.
Like in
Same.
my head, I was like, you want to say it to my face, so I don't care. I was like, and that's the main reason why I don't go to family gatherings, because I don't want to see certain people there that I know that talk shit about me, and I'm just like, let them be fake to me and be like, no, you think, Leah,
See,
where
and
have you been, bitch?
And I feel like people don't
You
really
should know why.
I feel like people don't really understand the term of being comfortable
Yeah.
and being uncomfortable. Because a lot of people are like, oh well, let's say hypothetically, me and you go to a party and me and you don't fuck with somebody in our family. You know, and they're like, oh well, you're not going for them, you're going for me. But why would we, you know, as cousins be in an uncomfortable situation just for your happiness? What about mine?
Yeah, it depends also who.
You know, well, I feel like for me,
Whose party or whatever they're having.
well, I feel like I know you're supposed to be the bigger person and be like, you know, be the bigger person, go. But I'm not going to put myself in a situation like that.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like some people misinterpret that. You know,
Yeah.
so I don't know where I was going with that, but I feel like I had to say it.
Okay, I was like, okay.
I know.
Yeah. I had a question and it just popped out of my head for you guys. I'm
Sure.
so mad. It popped. No, like it went. Poof,
Oh, it's gone.
it's gone.
So from the outside looking in, did we put on a good fake smile face?
Yes. Like the wedding. Like I didn't know y'all were feeling like that. Like y'all were like up there. Paul, you were up there dancing with everybody.
Well, that's kind of who I am.
Clarabelle, you were dancing with all your little nieces. Oh wait, no, I
My
can't.
niece.
Yeah. Now I said that, the question popped in my head. Okay, so were there people who didn't come, or they had an issue with your rule about not having children at your wedding?
I don't think so.
So nobody had like a problem with like
No.
when you say no kids allowed.
I mean,
No.
if they did, they didn't say anything
Yeah.
to us. I mean, there were some people that we wanted to invite them and their kids,
But we couldn't.
but we couldn't because we were over.
Like capacity.
Yeah.
So
That's
that was
the only reason why.
Yeah, that was kind of hard. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my question. That
Because, like, I know, like, I had, like, the kids in my family because they were all in my wedding.
yeah.
yeah.
but other than that, no, I didn't. I mean, they didn't. Not that I know of, no one said nothing to us.
Fun.
Yeah. So, in speaking of the wedding, Leo, how was it being last minute best man?
It was nerve wracking. My anxiety was.
We're gonna switch gears right now.
Oh, you guys are interviewing me now.
Yeah, we're gonna switch gears.
My anxiety was on the roof the day of your wedding.
I think your speech, I can tell that you were nervous.
Like I was like literally I wrote the best man speech 4 a.m. with Clarabelle. We were wrapping up popcorn in little baggies. And I was like, does this sound right? And Claire was just like, yeah.
Yeah.
But in my head, I was like, is Claire just saying yeah to shut me up? Because she was like, I'm trying to get these bags in and go to sleep.
How can I go to sleep?
But yeah, I felt it was fun. I felt nervous. My main reason why I was nervous was because I wasn't matching nobody.
Really?
Yeah, I was.
I feel like you not matching us made it even better though.
No, I felt like I was like I'm taking the spotlight away from Paul. Literally.
No, that's okay. I didn't mind at all. I feel like it was. If you were my best man, I would have wanted it that way anyway. I would have wanted you to be you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Because I would have people walk up to me saying like, because you know how they were like, oh, like that's so cool. Like usually the maid of honor wears something different than the like bridesmaids, and like you wear something different than the grooms. And I was like, in my head, I was like, literally, this was a plan. This was last minute.
Yeah, we totally planned it like that.
I was like, yeah, this is how I wanted it to go.
Yeah.
Did you Clarabelle?
What?
Did you have fun when it came to like taking pictures or
I had fun
No,
taking pictures.
I hated taking pictures.
Now explain why.
Because I'm not photogenic. And I don't smile.
Yeah, I feel, you know what's funny though is that I feel like me and you are not photogenic.
No. You are when you take pictures of yourself.
Well, because I'm doing it myself. But if someone's taking a picture of me, I'm like, I just have a straight face. I don't know how to
Yeah.
smile. Like, you see people that are smiling with their teeth showing. I can't do that.
Oh no, I can't do that. I can't smell. I can't smell with my teeth.
I like how you're trying it right now.
I feel like I have a fake smile.
I like.
And I can feel it.
You know what's funny? I liked our pictures when we did the all black look.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Oh, your engagement pictures.
Those I felt like Dracula.
Save the date.
Yeah.
Those were good pictures.
Like it was funny because like we had to go on a little boat. Man, that was scary. It was all like wobbly and I thought it was gonna fall. And, yeah.
So about since we're talking about things that happened before the wedding,
Okay.
I'll start off with Clarabelle because she's our guest.
Yes, please.
How was your bachelorette party?
I just had a dinner. I didn't do anything exciting.
You didn't do anything crazy?
No, I hate being the center of attention. That's why I didn't want a wedding.
And I like to be the center of attention.
I was anxious the entire time.
Of your wedding or of the?
No, of everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of everything.
Planning everything, doing everything. And with the pandemic, it was just even harder.
Yep.
So I was anxious all the time. I just wanted it to be over. I just wanted to crawl under my blanket and boop, get it over with.
Dude, there was a lot of hard times where we get stuck, when it came to the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like one of the biggest things was when we did our seating arrangements.
Oh, I bet that
Right.
was hard.
Oh, yeah, especially with my family.
I feel like how long do you think it took us to do that?
I feel like it took us like 2 weeks,
Yeah.
3 weeks, I don't know, a month.
Just for the seating arrangements.
Yeah.
Like even like when we thought we got it, we'd be like, "Oh fuck, we forgot this one person," and we'd have to go back and do the whole fucking thing over.
So how did you guys do it by table, or did you have like a layout of like how the tables were going to be in order and what table would sit by which table? Is that how you guys did it?
Brain.
Okay.
We had a layout, and then we did it by like family. That's how we did.
Did you guys have with the did you have like your family on one side of the hall, or did you just have it like
Yeah.
mixed where we're like,
No.
Like, it doesn't matter. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
It was my family on one side. I
And
made
mine
sure
on-
to put them by the bar.
Hey, she did though. She did though.
You had me sitting in a corner.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I should have put you on my side.
I put my Barber brothers right by the bar.
Yeah.
Literally right by the
Literally.
bar.
And you should have had me by the dance floor.
You shouldn't have been shy.
Hmm?
You shouldn't have been shy.
Well, maybe if it wasn't for your dad, sorry, Theo, but he was on Facebook Live, and I didn't feel comfortable twerking for Facebook Live.
So I guess that's another thing we can bring up is that we didn't want nobody to have their phones out.
Yeah.
So talk about your reception.
Yeah. So
Wait, was it reception or is it like
you can explain it.
like when you guys got married?
You're
like-
the guest. I feel like I'm talking a lot. You're our guest.
We forgot to let them know that we didn't want people taking pictures or video. That's the reason why we paid for a videographer and a photographer. And I think it's rude to take pictures and video while people are getting married or taking pictures and standing in front of the photographer.
And and on top of that, when you watch the video, I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but I feel like when the bride is walking down, give respect to the bride.
yeah.
Give respect to the groom and the groomsmen. Like Clarabelle said, that's why we hired them. So enjoy the moment. That's one thing that Clarabelle always says. Enjoy the moment.
Yeah,
be in the moment with us. Don't
That's why
put
I
out your
post.
phone and enjoy the moment.
I like to live in the moment. That's why I barely post on anything. And if I do post, it's like on Snapchat or Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that from you.
Because I was gonna say like, what was the reason people taking pictures and videos? If it's not like y'all literally shared pictures and videos the next day of the wedding.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were like, we got married.
I don't know.
Here we are.
I think it's just a thing, but I think it was rude.
Yeah, it was like I said, it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, yeah, but and then again, we did forget to say
Yeah,
something.
so it's kind of our fault too. 'Cause
Yeah, it's our fault.
we
Yeah.
were so busy we were so behind and
Yeah.
trying to.
You just wanted to get it rolling.
Right, and I feel like that was the one thing that we kind of like messed up on. Is that the damn everything was just so hectic in the beginning that
Yeah.
we couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
But going back to my question, because you really got off a track about
Sorry.
my question. It's okay.
What was your question? I didn't even remember your question.
About Bachelorette Party.
Oh, yeah.
But Clubhouse says you
exciting.
didn't do anything fun, I guess. Just like at dinner. Paul, what did you do for your bachelor party?
He had a party.
So this is the thing. If you were there, and if you're not there, then you're not gonna know. That's all I'm
No
gonna say.
tea was being spilled. But did you have
No
fun?
tea. I had a blast. I'll say this. I had and I'm gonna put myself on blast. I had so much fun with my friends and my family, the few family members that were there. I remember I called Clarabelle to pick me up, and I don't remember at all her or me calling her, but I remember she picked me up, and then we drove home, and then I fell asleep. So the next day, Clarabelle tells me, "So you were crying, right?" And I was like, "Oh my fucking god, what did I say?"
Oh, you are crying when you're drunk. You don't realize it.
It's because
You
I'm,
are a crier.
I'm happy. So what happened was I started crying because I was glad that everybody had a good time.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's why.
But
I
I heard that Clarabelle tried to crash.
I didn't.
Am I dreaming this?
no,
Did I dream this?
no. It was
For-
it was just a miscommunication.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll put it like that
Oh, hey.
because my wife
Interesting.
wasn't trying to crash it.
Oh, I thought she went there on purpose. To be like, what's going on?
No, I'm not about that life.
She would have been there with me. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I know. He was having fun.
Right.
Yeah, but like I said, for the first bachelor party, if you were there, you were there, and if you weren't, well, that fucking sucks.
Yeah. Sorry,
Should've been
guys.
there.
It wasn't
Should've
lit.
been there.
I was there. I wasn't there.
I was saying, were you
Why
there?
When didn't you go?
I think I had work.
Oh, I think you
And
did.
No, you didn't want to go.
no, I had to work. And
Really?
Yeah, because I told you I was like, I don't have to 11. You were like, come after.
Oh yeah,
And
I
in my
did
head,
say
I was
that.
like, I'm gonna be tired. Like, I don't want to be tired.
And then everybody would have bought you drinks, and you would have got fucked up.
I know. They should have bought me. I should have went for free
One thing I
drinks.
will say that was really cool was that everywhere I looked, everybody was having a great fucking time. Like even it was just like I saw my friends mixing in with like some family members, and it was like weird. It was almost like I was watching like parts of my life growing up in this one spot. Like I had like some of my old
Merging.
yeah, I had like some of my old bandmates talking to like my new friends, and some of my clients were there talking to my family and my friends. It was really cool.
Aw.
I remember I took a lot of shots. I just remember I was like, you know, I like to be a host. I love hosting stuff. So I was like walking around the bar, and every time I would take a lap, I'm just taking shots the whole time. It was crazy.
Shot.
He was pretty
Shots.
wasted.
Yeah, I was pretty gone. Did I throw up?
I think you did.
Because you rented out the bar, didn't you, for your bachelor party?
I did.
Like the whole bar was to you guys.
Yep. Shout out to Maria. Yeah.
Shout out to Maria. We have
Meow, meow, meow.
That's how we're
You like how we do that?
Where's that from?
You know what it's from? From the show that we watched. Remember, it's the what's the show that we watched? The Superstore or some store?
Oh,
And the boyfriend goes meow meow meow. That's where I got it from.
Oh my goodness. So
Yeah, shout out Maria for hooking me up with the spot. I'm gonna say the spot. We're at like 47.
47. Okay, I guess we're coming close to the end.
Yes, we
So I guess this last question for you guys go into detail as well.
Okay.
What lessons did you learn during this journey of your wedding?
you go first.
Me? You're the guest.
Not to throw big ass party and invite a bunch of people that probably don't care for you. And
I'm gonna X the big party part. I would still throw a party. I would still throw a party, but like you said, I would just invite the people that I know that will go.
Yeah.
You know. But I feel like the lesson for me was
don't feel obligated to invite certain people just because your family.
I'm gonna put it in a wedding perspective. If someone's listening, and if you haven't got married, or you're thinking about getting married, or you are getting married, it's your and your spouse's
That's
wedding.
what I told you guys when you guys met this. I was like, this is your wedding. You can invite who you want.
Yep, and you can invite and uninvite whoever the fuck you want. It's at the
But
end
I
of the
think-
day. Go ahead.
Sometimes you feel like you're obligated to invite certain people, but then they just show you exactly.
Yeah, but
Who they are.
like I said, well, that's right for me. Like if we would ever, let's say hypothetically, we would ever do it again, we know exactly what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna go to El Ranchito del Tanque.
Meow, meow, meow.
We're gonna go have a rancho wedding.
Ooh, that would have been fun.
I want the bull with the fireworks, dancing and shit.
I feel like if I have a wedding, my invitation list would be like, if you haven't talked to me in the last 6 months, you're not going to my wedding.
Did I not
Yeah.
say that though? I told her when we were doing a wedding list, I was like, if these people haven't talked to me or you in the past year, I'm not inviting them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
But we still invited some people that we should.
No, but at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, as a lesson for people who are going to get married, you know,
Right.
this is your wedding. This is your moment with you and your spouse, you know, and
Right.
you shouldn't let anybody take away from that, you
Yeah.
know? And,
This is your day.
yeah, it's your day. Like, whatever you want, that's what you want. It's not about your parents. It's not about your other family member. It's between you and your spouse. You know, if you and your spouse want a fucking rock band there, then fucking do a rock band. I don't give a shit. That's what I
Right.
wanted. That's what I wanted.
Well, you should have had a rock band.
I wanted my old rock band. Shout out Low Country. I wanted them there.
No offense to you guys, but I did not enjoy the banda. I feel like the banda played too long.
Yes,
I agree.
feel like
I
they
agree.
did.
They did.
It felt
But
like
again-
they played like 5 hours,
It
right?
did,
But it
'cause
was only 2 hours.
In my head, I was like, when are they going to play some Cardi B or some
Yeah.
Bad Bunny? Like, I'm trying to get...
Same. That's
So,
what we're telling my cousin's
crunk.
getting married, and we told them the same thing.
Like, only have them for like an hour.
yeah, I think an hour is
Because,
perfect.
yeah, we really wanted DJ time.
Yeah, but like with us starting late, it just took out like
It did.
a
'Cause
whole
we
hour.
were even supposed to do, what's that one thing where people run around or.
Vibra de la mar.
Oh yeah,
We were gonna do that.
Y'all like
Yeah.
hold your veil and people go run.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, y'all didn't do that. I could have sworn so you guys do it.
no.
Or was it? Oh, no,
No, we
you had a conga line or something.
With the banda.
Yeah.
The banda was, I think they had more fun than we did. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember when the music started playing in my head, I was like, it's already like 11:30.
Yeah.
And I left your wedding at 12 because at 12 o'clock, I was gone.
You know what's funny
I
is
had to
that we
go.
were talking to Clarabelle's cousins, when was just the other week
Yeah.
about it. And they were talking about, oh, I remember the Chicago, like twerking part. And we're like, yeah, that was at like the end when everybody left. You know, like you were there too. But if you don't remember, the lights were on and nobody was there. Everybody was leaving already.
It was just like a group of people
That you were a
still
part
there
of.
dancing.
Leo.
I was dancing in the corner by myself. It was
You should've
me.
been,
It
fuck
was me,
them.
Maria, Erica. We were literally just by our table twerking and dancing.
Then you guys must have not been.
We weren't part of the little group.
No.
Yeah, 'cause there was like a middle group that were like
It was like
dancing and
they
twerking
had like
and shit.
juke music going on and everything.
I think. It
Well,
was,
they heard it, but they were in the corner.
Yeah, because in my head, I was like, if it would have been from the beginning, I would have been on the dance floor, twerking. I want to hear the ass or
the
something.
plan. That was the plan.
I would have been like, Banda, we
I wanted to be like,
keep the money, gotta go. Right.
Like, hey man, can we like get that hour back?
I was like, man, can they be done and over with already? I felt like they played too long.
Yeah, me too.
So I would only, if I would to ever do it again, it would
It's all right.
only
We're
be
gonna
for an hour.
rerun it back on my 30th birthday party.
Yes. Banda, but only for an hour.
They only do for 2 hours or 5.
I don't want no banda music at my birthday party.
I told
Maybe
Paul,
a
I was
little
like,
bit, maybe a little
I was
bit.
like, get your rock band to perform.
I shouldn't it.
They're like,
Low country, if you're hearing. Come on.
also low country, that'd be $5. We don't have no free advertisement here. So, yeah. So, Paul, what about your lessons? Clarabelle said her lesson. What was your lessons you've learned?
I kind of said, you know, I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, you know who's there for you and who's not. And again, at the end of the day, it's your wedding. You do what you want. Whatever you and your spouse choose, that's it. You know, because again, I feel like a lot of people, because I have a lot of friends who are going to get married, and I hear the same thing over and over again. Oh, well, her dad wants to do this, or her mom wants to do this, and it's always about like their parents. Their parents are not getting married. You two are.
Right.
You know, and I feel like a lot of people forget that. You know, at the end of the day, it's between the two of you. Nobody else matters. Nobody else's opinions matters. I don't care if it's your grandma, your mom, your dad, your grandpa. No, nothing. That's kind of my thing about it. So my question for you, Leo, is now that we had this conversation, let's say you end up finding the person of your dreams. Do you feel like looking at our wedding kind of like gave you a rough draft of what to do and what not to do? And especially like, you know, sitting here talking to us.
Yes and no. Like, if I had a wedding compared to your guys's,
Well, it doesn't have to be like that big, but just a wedding.
oh no, I
in
want a big
general.
wedding.
Oh, you want a big?
I want a big wedding. I don't care if only 20 people show. If I only had 20 people, I'm getting a big ass hall. I want to get married in a chapel or in the woods, like a foresty wedding. But the chapel has to be like very like
Do you
Roman
kind of know what you're
Catholic.
gonna wear already?
Yeah, kind of. I think I would just wear a basic black suit. And I would like my partner to wear the same thing. I don't want to be
Why don't you do something that's you? Like,
because that's doing too much.
you think so?
I'll do the extra when I go to people's parties, not my own party. And if I have a wedding, I feel like my theme will be Met Gala. I was like, the people.
I'm gonna show up like Kim K.
I'm on the invitations and I'd be like, there's gonna be a $500 prize for anybody who shows up who could outdo me. Like, you better come to serve looks.
trying to break necks.
I like how I said I'm not gonna do extra, but
And you want Met
but I'm
Gala.
like a Met Gala.
You're not going to be extra, but you want everybody else to be extra.
Yeah, I want people to have fun.
That's awesome.
Like I want people to come dressy and look great. Like where we take pictures where like everybody looks so elegant.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, no sneakers, no car boots, no botas. I'm sorry, we're Mexican, but we're not wearing botas. No, like a black tie wedding kind of, but
Yeah, that's cool.
look cute.
Well, that'd be dope. Well, so I guess we're getting close to the end here.
Yeah.
So, Clarabelle, just a little couple more questions about the podcast. How did you like being on the Graight Way?
I had fun. You guys are funny.
Yeah, we actually been getting a lot of that lately.
I listen to y'all.
So how did you
Live.
feel being on the podcast? Your experience.
It feels nice. I like it. I'll probably do it again.
Yeah, you would want to? That's pretty cool. I like to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you think that our setup is going to be? Since you're sitting in front of us, and we'll have like a little snapshot because I like to throw those in there.
Yeah, a little sneak peek.
With me in it, I look.
No,
They're going to see what you're seeing right now.
Oh, okay.
So with what you're seeing and with our little setup, how do you think?
I like it so far.
Okay,
I feel
good.
like
It's not
gonna
done
get
yet,
better.
guys.
Yeah.
Like I said, we'll show a little sneak peek of what Clarabelle sees that you guys will end up seeing in the future when we start doing video. But I feel like we still have a lot to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
But she's expensive. So
But
we gotta do it.
and I do want to say, and I do want to give a big shout out to Clarabelle because she has been very supportive with us the whole time.
Always.
And I feel like that goes a lot,
Fan.
right? That goes like a long way, especially because a lot of people know. Obviously, we all have jobs, and obviously me and Claire are married, and she wants alone time, and I appreciate her giving, us the time to actually do this during the week and sometimes the weekend. So, because I know you miss me.
Guys, we've hung out for like the past.
Wow, she didn't even say she does.
I do.
I was gonna say I've been over your house for the past 4 days.
I know.
I just thought about
Coming over
that.
tomorrow too.
Yeah, I'm not right tomorrow.
Might as well move in.
Has it really been 4 days since you
Yeah, I
did it?
came Friday,
Saturday.
Saturday, Sunday, and today.
Yeah.
4 days.
And then Wednesday,
Oh yeah,
because the concert.
Oh yeah.
That's-
Damn, Leo. I'll make you pay
We're just gonna-
bills.
We're about to put a bed in one of these rooms.
I had to start paying bills.
Right. Do you have any how do I say
Constructive criticism.
constructive criticism, just by listening to us and sitting here with us?
No, I like everything you guys have done so far.
We appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Wow.
Whose stomach?
is
That was mine.
Oh, I was like, it was so loud.
I felt it like coming up. So I apologize for that. I didn't burp though. So
Okay, that's good. That's good. But yeah, thank you, Clarabelle, for being on the podcast.
yeah, we appreciate
You're
you
welcome
coming
for
on
inviting
here.
me.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, again, this was episode 5.
Cinco.
5. Wow. Also, I think by the time that this comes out, Leo is gonna maybe post a side episode.
Well, we do have a set episode posting either way.
The side episode is gonna be posted before this one.
That's why. But we're seeing like the one with
No, I'm talking about your own.
on my own. I thought we were going to post the other one.
No. I'm saying yours is coming,
Oh yeah, it's coming. I don't know if it's going to be out by
but it'll probably be after this
maybe after.
because I want you to, do your thing.
Yeah,
So
it's a true crime episode, guys.
I was just
True
gonna say
crime.
explain a little bit before we get out of here. What they're gonna look forward to in your own episode.
I'm gonna be talking a true crime about a local serial killer that I feel like a lot of people don't know about. Because when I bring it up to people, they're like, "Oh, I didn't know that happened around here," and I was like, "I didn't know either until literally a few weeks ago when I was doing research. I was like,
Yeah.
when did this happen? How
Yeah.
did I not know about this?"
Yeah. So I'm excited for that because I feel like that's something that you really wanted to do.
Yes.
And, you know, obviously we already have the platform for you to do it.
And I didn't realize, doing the research, I did not realize people who do these true crime podcasts, they do a lot of research.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, yeah,
I
because you have
was-
to like know like the in and outs of everything.
Yeah, I did not. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't do that much research. So this could be a mini episode, basically. Because
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into detail about all this.
So our
that happened.
mini episodes should be at least 25 to 30 minutes, you say?
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe longer. Depends what we're talking about.
Right, because the hopefully the one that you're gonna hear before this one, we were extremely lit.
You were, yes, lit.
So I'm actually excited to hear
It's an
that
hour
one
long, I
myself.
think.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be.
It wasn't supposed to be, and then we realized it was like, oh, we went over the time.
Yeah. But again, we appreciate you guys if you guys are still here. And again, I will always say this in every episode, we made this platform so that me and Leo could say whatever the fuck we want. You know, because I feel like a lot of people are afraid to say the truth, and I'm not, and I know you're not. So
Right.
we appreciate you guys for all the love, likes, shares, and
Yes.
subscribes, because
Thank
it's
you. We hit 50 subscribers.
yeah, we did, you know, and hopefully we double that soon.
Yes.
You know, but we'll see what happens.
But yeah, thank you for watching. Oh, wait. Before we go, we have a secret word. If we made it to the end, our secret word should be wedding.
Wedding. Yeah, we'll do that for this episode. The secret word is wedding.
Yeah.
So when you're listening, you're just gonna comment on the bottom wedding and don't even tell nobody what it means.
Yeah. Just say wedding if you made it this far.
Hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you guys listening. This is The Graight Way.
The only way. Bye.
We'll see you guys later.